Shout out to Ron Oliver. Ron Oliver is working on an album for download soon. That's one of the tracks. That's called Halftime. Yes, Halftime. So what's going on, everybody? Game Time Ryan, otherwise known as the Mailman, no longer today. Definitely not. We're sitting here chilling. I got the logo up for the last real time. If you want to be a part of the jersey giveaway next Sunday, not tomorrow, next Sunday. Next Sunday, we're giving away a jersey of your choice. And that's it. We're gonna talk. We're gonna watch a Senior Bowl. I got the UFC on in the background so I can see it. Waiting for my people to come in. How is everybody doing? Let's go to the top. Chris May, I got you in the hopper, bro. There you go. Or in the cup. There you go, man. You are in there. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Thanks, Chris. Vinny Hagan, of course, is in the house. Isaac Ramirez, Jeff Lee, Jimbo. Eagle Green, still representing the Eagle Green. We're representing the Eagle Green behind us because out of respect for the birds, yes. And I lost a bet. So we got that going. Arturo, what's up, brother? Anybody that hasn't subbed up to Chris May, he does a good job over there with Retro Gaming Grub. I ain't gonna lie, Chris. I haven't much time to do anything. Have you been putting a lot of content up? I got to make sure I have all my notifications on. Seems like when you stream, I'm normally working. So who else? We got CZ. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, chat. What's up? Mike Aldana's in the house. Crowley, what's up? Congrats to your birds. Oscar Perini, what's up, brother? Oscar. We got Oscar. Shoddy don't want no dinosaurs, says Mike Aldana. Rolo, what's up, Rolo? Felix, what's going on? Randy, what's going on, man?
Hey, Brian, how you doing?
Just running. My life, we just ran. yeah, trying to get done. I gave up a nice part of my route to be able to get done.
Right, I understand.
But we made it. We're here.
Yeah.
So,
I like the hires they did this week.
Yeah, and that's I was trying to remind myself of what I was trying to look up when I went live because I do everything last minute, and that was it. It was the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to share it. First, I'll share this. Listen, do not underestimate Clayton Adams, the head coach of he was the what? What was it? He was the O-line coach.
O-line coach for the Cardinals.
Yeah, and now he's going to be our offense coordinator. Mind you, he's not going to call plays, but he will indeed be helping out with the game plans. That's more important. He will be helping out with game plans, run schemes, and I'm very, very excited about our run game moving forward. So that's just me. Run game helps Dak.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to see news. I know there's coaches. I know there was a link for coaches. Right. So it's run game.
I heard today. Actually, I'm starting to hear a lot. Dart is maybe moving up into the top 10.
That's crazy. Wow. We're going to watch him today.
Yeah.
But hey, the more the merrier,
I know.
We're not getting him, so I'm not going to hold that. He's too good for us to get.
Right.
It's just not going to happen. But let's see this. Maybe it's this. Trying to find where because I know there was one where. Like he did the coaches. Fans, team, multimedia, schedule, team tickets. Nick Eatman did it. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know where it's at. But anyway, we could discuss the Cowboys coaches. I like what they're doing. Again, it's early, but I do like what they're doing.
Well, they're bringing in a lot of youth, which is what I like. I don't, nothing against older folks, as I'm older, but we need new blood, young blood in here.
Oh, absolutely. Let me see here. Let's see. Cowboys coaching staff.
Actually, here that they're talking it's a short choice for the running backs coach.
Yeah. Well, didn't they hire somebody? I thought they or no.
I don't know if they have or not.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that link. So that's the problem. I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Not it. Well, I know they got White Cotton as D-line coach. A to Z draft tracker? No, it's no. They got Matt Eberflus, Andre Curtis, Dave Borgonzi as linebackers. Okay, so you're saying he was going to be running backs? We got yeah.
I don't think
Oh,
we
they
have
interviewed. There you go. So we got Clayton Adams. Now Clayton Adams was wanted by. Well, we got Nick Sorensen for special teams.
Yeah, I like we got Clayton Adams.
Yeah, well, supposedly, New Orleans wants him. That's who they were going to go after. Kellen Moore had him earmarked, but he can't really do much because he's involved in a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So we got you, Kellen. Sorry.
Yep.
We need coaches who can relate to the group of young bloods. Yeah, Mike Aldana, exactly. It's a young man's game. Not many Jeff Statlands out there. You know, there's not. I mean, I'm not saying you have to be young, but it's nice that there's younger coaches, and maybe they'll again what Adams did with a less than perfect offensive line in Arizona was very, very good. So
Yeah, it was.
You know, hopefully this gets us away from an offensive lineman at number 12, unless all things go bad and all of our players are gone. You know, which I don't see that happening.
I don't either because there's just too many people rising up the boards.
What's up, everybody?
Who am I looking at for the game? Well, okay. Well, we're gonna look at the American roster. Jackson Dart is number 2 out of Ole Miss. He's the quarterback. You got Jalen Milroe. I'm curious to watch Jalen Milroe throw the ball out of Alabama. He's number 4 for the American team. You got Riley Leonard. I really like Riley Leonard as a later round. You may not be there in the 7th, but like one of your 5s, Riley Leonard. If he looks good, I told you I'm good with that. The American offense, you got Devin Neal. He's a running back we've been talking about at the University of Kansas. You're looking at an R.J. Harvey, UCF, small school out of Florida, really starting to rise. Obviously, you got Trevor Etienne. He's on the smaller side. The American offense, you got Jack Besh, the other wide receiver out of TCU. That's the guy that I'm looking for. Jalen Royals out of Utah State. There's a lot of guys, but if you're asking me who I'm looking at, those 2. Let's see here. Number 71, the offensive tackle. He's going to play guard out of Arizona. Jonah Savanai. I'm looking at him. Again, you don't need to have first round guys. And now that's offense on the American. On the defensive side on the American team, you're looking at you got Hunter Waller. He's I believe he's a Hunter. It says defense. Oh yeah, he's like a safety. I'm trying to think. You got Jack Kaiser, linebacker at Notre Dame. It's not somebody. Mondin Jr. out of Georgia. He's a linebacker. That's basically it on the American side, but the national side has got some. Ollie Gordon, the running back, number 0 out of the national team. Ollie Gordon is somebody to watch. You got Dylan Gabriel out of Oregon, Phil's school. Josh Connerly, that's the offensive tackle out of Oregon. He's playing in a game. You got Caleb Rogers, offensive lineman out of Texas Tech. A Gray Zabel out of North Carolina State. He's been dominating at he's on the offensive line. Defense. Let's see, defense. I know there's some defensive people that we were looking at. Well, I'm looking forward to the University of Navy safety, Ruan Lane. He's a bigger, taller guy. I want to actually see him with my own eyes. Let's see. Oh, the wide receivers. Xavier Restrepo. He's a slot only guy. But we'll go through it. Him out of the University of Miami. He's just a beast out of the slot. Jaden Higgins, Iowa State wide receiver. Harold Fannin Jr., tight end out of Bowling Green. Everybody's been talking about him. Let's see. Yeah. So there's a lot of guys that I'm looking at. You got a guy, there's a linebacker for the national defense called Jeffrey Bessa, Oregon. They're saying he's a beast in practice, like another guy that we could use because anybody could use them, but especially the Cowboys. Looking at some edge rushers, but yeah. So we'll go as the game goes. Yeah, Restrepo's tough. He's going to be a player. I was saying for like the Eagles, that would be like a perfect guy. Like either him or a Tez out of Tez Johnson out of Oregon. But I'm really curious to see Milrow. What's up, Loyal? How you doing, man?
What's going on? So my question is, so now that we got this new offensive coordinator, do you think that changes our priority to getting a running back in the first round? Or do you still go with a receiver?
I think if the running back is there, I think they're going to take him no matter.
I was thinking about that. I'm thinking now that we got somebody that likes to run first, I think maybe Genty might be that number
here's
one
the
for
deal,
us.
Loyal. I don't have a problem with Igbuka. That's fine with me. I don't have a problem with it, but not over Genty. Just take the best player. That's all.
Yeah.
Here's how it goes, in my opinion. You got Genty is all by himself, dude. He's all by himself. He doesn't. He has a bad offensive line, and he's putting them not bad, but less than stellar offensive line in college, and yards after contact is through the roof. He breaks tackles. He does it all. There's a gap between him and then the next two guys, which is Caleb Johnson and Omarion Hampton. There's a gap. And then after those two, then you have a whole crap ton, which is everybody else is talking about, how deep this running back class is. And it is deep, but they can't do everything. You know what I mean? Why would you would literally have to draft 2 of them. Well, this guy's, fast, but he's not a good after contact. If he's there, and I would take Mason Graham over him. I know he's a Michigan tackle, but defensive tackle, but he's an absolute beast. So, but if he's gone, then fine. Then I'm going Igbuka out of Ohio State or Graham. That's how I'm looking at it.
I hear a lot that if Josh Simmons is cleared, they're talking about picking him. I know nobody wants to hear that, but
how many first round offensive linemen do you need? You go out and you go out and you get yourself a great offensive line. A guy that we just got. He doesn't have a first round talent on that line that's really any good. You got to be able to make guys better. our offensive line from the past, Randy.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Tuinei, Nate Newton, Mark Stepnoski, Larry Allen. None of these guys were first-round picks.
Mm-hmm. I hope I'm wrong with what I'm hearing.
I don't mind taking him, Randy, if it goes a certain way. Yo, what's up, brother? I was sending you a link. I was getting there. Sorry, I was in mid.
Oh no, you sent it earlier. I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
I also hear if Genty's been picked, and I'm hearing the Raiders are more and more and more higher on Genty.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That if he gets picked at number 6, then they're talking about maybe trading down if Mason Graham isn't there, and trading down at least one time. That's what I've heard.
I would be fine with that.
I'd like to either get a Mason Graham, a Abuka, or if Tetro McMillan's there, I'd take him to heartbeat. You wouldn't even have to ask questions.
But I don't think he's going to be there. But yes, I agree.
But as quick as these quarterbacks are rising, like I said, I've heard now twice that Dart's may be moving up in the top 10. And if he moves in the top 10, somebody's got to move out of the top 10.
That's crazy. That's crazy that he's going that high, but that's good.
Yeah.
But you know what'll happen? All those offensive linemen will slide.
Well. But I do believe if Genty is there, they automatically take him.
Oh, yeah. I don't think they're going to hesitate on that one.
Especially with a new offensive line coordinator.
They want to run the ball.
They want to get smash mouth again.
So what's you guys' excitement level about the coaching staff thus far?
I'm like a 9 or 8. Not, in between there. I'd have 10 out of 8.
I like it because it's newer, younger coaches, and finally Steven is saying now that they've got to change. I guess it's because there's so much stuff going around in the media. I think that it's forced them to change, which I think is the best thing that could have happened.
Hold on. You mean the media?
Yeah, I mean that way, yes.
Well, and the way I look at it is, I mean, if they're for real about it, I'm excited. But in the past that, well, we know when Stephen Jones lies, he doesn't lie to the media like Jerry Jones does.
Right.
But I'm just wondering, is this going to be a pitch to get more people to go to the games? Or, and my thing is, it'll work if we can do something in free agency. If we don't do anything from free agency, then
we're going to know the first day. The first day that they have a chance to talk to the free agents, we'll know that first day.
March 10th, Monday.
That's what I'm concerned about. If they're going to drag their feet, and then too with contracts. I mean, if they're going to get Micah Parsons a contract, they need to do it sooner than later. Not wait until the last minute. Not wait for him to sit out a training camp, and not, especially now with a new defensive coordinator and all that. He needs to be there day one.
I totally agree with you. How it would make the fans get more excited if they did that early. Then we would start feeling like, yes, they're going to do something.
Yeah. But right now, I just think in my head, it's just all BS because the past, they've always said every time we target a player, we should sign this player. They always shoot it down. No, we don't need him, and they'll find a reason not to sign him.
You don't want to have, how they hype the fan base up? Sign T. Higgins that first day. Then you can play the draft a lot differently.
Yeah, I'd rather draft. I'd go for a running back in the draft. I mean, honestly.
No, I'm talking about
get a fresh young
free agency. Go get T. Higgins, and then you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You realize if you put T. Higgins and maybe a Tez Johnson in the slot, what that would do for our offense? Plus a great running back.
It up so much.
You people wouldn't know where to turn.
And I believe T. Higgins is pretty young still, right? He's like 26, 27?
Yeah, I think he's 26.
26, okay, yeah.
I'm just saying that if you really want to get us excited, do something like that. Show us you really mean it.
Arturo, he says, who do you have available in free agency? We went over it the other day. We'll briefly look at it again real quick. This is your running backs. I really don't think we should bring in a free agent running back other than this guy right here, which would be Rico Dowdle.
Yeah, I agree with you.
That would be the only thing. And his market value, he made 1.2, but free agency, his market value is 6.2. So, me personally, I'm letting Rico walk. I'm getting 2 running backs. You figure, but that's just me. I know that's weird. But you were talking about wide receivers. Wide receiver, you got Stephon Diggs, who's 31.
Yeah.
And you got T. Higgins, who's 26.
I don't want Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, outside
it's too
of
much
that,
of a problem.
Me either.
Outside of that, you got Chris Godwin,
He's hurt all the time.
Yeah, he's 29, hurt a lot. Brandon Cooks, obviously. Deontay Johnson. But there's really not much. You got Philly Brown out of the Chiefs, but, again, it's kind of thin. Wide receivers kind of thin in the draft after the first couple rounds. So if you don't get one in round 1 or 2, then it's a big risk. So that's why Randy and everybody's saying go out and attack free agency in some sort. Nobody's saying go out and get the best guy in each class. But if you can get me a linebacker, because linebacker's another area, or wide receiver, you bring in a corner, that would make drafting a lot easier, So,
well, if you just for instance, Kinlaw, we talked about this the other day. He's kind of a middle of the road guy, but he's a guy that could help us out.
Yeah, like a Javon Kinlaw.
Yep, and guess who's the defensive line coach? The ex-Jets coach. So they would, that would be a good marriage to bring him in.
It would. Let's look at, so you said defensive line here. I'm curious to see who's going to be playing in this game.
Well, there's a guy from Toledo that's flying up the boards, and I watched him last night. He might be a stud.
Really?
Yeah, he looked good. He's got pass rushing skills and everything. He's fast.
Oh, man. Let's see here. They're getting ready to kick off soon. Again, it's on NFL Network, so I don't believe there's a. I'll try and find it, but there's no tracker.
I know. I think it's exclusively on NFL Network today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The next thing is the AFC NFC 3:00 tomorrow. The Pro Bowl, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
Flag football.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I don't even know why they do that anymore.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
Watching that crap.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, so I guess Shoddy's been making moves.
Shoddy.
I'm kind of happy with the staff. We could have re-signed. I'm glad we didn't re-sign Mike McCarthy.
Me too.
Yeah.
We just needed to change where a coach that can relate to the players better.
And I think, like I said before, Shoddy, I think, will go in there with a chip on his shoulder because this is his first ever opportunity being a head coach.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants to show a good
When's
first
the Royal
impression.
Rumble,
Man.
Isaac?
You watching that
tomorrow,
tonight? No, it's tonight.
It's tonight.
Yep, I'm watching it.
Yeah.
What's tonight?
Oh, wrestling.
Oh.
AJ Lee's supposed to be coming back. National's got the ball.
Here we go.
National has the ball. So it looks like they're starting out with who's that? Gabriel? Who is that? Ollie Gordon. Look how big Ollie Gordon looks. Number 0. He had a down year, but you got to realize, there you go. Harold Fannin Jr. and Gray Zabel.
Them two
And
players, I
Mondin
wouldn't mind getting
Jr.
them. Fannon's going to be a star in the NFL.
Yeah, big boy.
He's going to be a star. If for some reason there's not a great receiver that
See
we
Ollie
can't get in
Gordon?
the second one,
Do
I
you
wouldn't
see
mind
Ollie
getting Fannin.
Gordon? I know I'm probably either a little behind you or ahead of you. Ollie Gordon, number 0, is 6'2". He's a bowling ball with speed. I mean, he's got explosive speed. I'll be curious to see what Ollie runs at the combine, because Ollie's looking at like a 3rd, 4th round running back, and look how big he looks. And he had a bad year because he had a new offensive coordinator and a not so good offensive line at Oklahoma State.
Yeah, Oklahoma State sucked this year.
So, and they said, oh, he's got, I heard him talk. He looks he sounds, I love Ollie Gordon. He was last year, if you would have told me, if he would have came out last year, he would have been 1st round pick. So.
Why does that Oregon court? Why has he got an Oklahoma logo on there as well as his Oregon?
I guess that's what
they stick logos on the helmets, all over their own helmets now.
Yeah, they just.
You'll see a lot of that.
That's why it throws you off. Dylan Gabriel.
Okay, that was a nice run.
Yeah, I like Gordon. Again, Jimbo. Savion Jones.
Well, he's pretty thick, too. He's pretty
he's a big
good-sized
boy.
man.
He's a big boy.
He is. You pick him and you pick a quick faster, like somebody like Dylan.
He's kind of built like Eddie George a little bit.
Yeah, he is. He's bigger. I didn't realize he was so big.
He's a guy who will probably go higher than what these draft people are saying, but now who's this who caught the ball? Number 4. That's let's see, national.
Oh, that was Fannin.
No, that was Jocavius Marks out of USC.
Oh, that just caught that pass?
Yeah, he's a running back, it looks like. Yeah, I was right. He's got USC.
What is it, Gabriel? What he looks like?
I'm probably behind you.
No, you're ahead of me.
He looks like Marco Rubio.
Gabriel's running the logos of 3 colleges he played for. I will be on later. Okay, Troy, thanks, brother. You're in the hopper.
Don't Oregon's quarterback look like Marco Rubio to you?
A little bit.
Look at him in his face. He looks just like him.
That's funny.
That's a big old boy on LSU.
Troy Daniels. Let's see. All right, yeah, they're giving it to the USC kid now on a pitch play.
Woody Marks is his name, from a running back from USC.
Okay, yeah. Well, his real name is Jocavius, but I guess they call him Woody.
Huh.
Woody.
His last name is Marks.
He's a good-sized running back. He's 215.
Miscommunication on that play.
Yeah, you're ahead of me. So let's see here. Oh, no. They just threw the ball to number 9.
I might be behind.
What's your time clock say out there?
Mine says 11:55 first quarter.
Oh, that was Jaden Higgins.
I'm at 10:44.
So this guy here, Jaden Higgins, looks like he's at, if we don't get a receiver early, he could be our number 2 possible.
Mm-hmm. Him, our best shot of TCU.
Yeah.
Territory here. Valley Norton did another carry, an early workhorse for this national team offense. Assuming that once we get down to the red zone, really start keeping an eye on that big 3 and 2. Keep an eye on Bradley was down here as well. Big tight end coming in up at the top in the slot. It's on the right side of the screen.
Is that Jaden Higgins
Oh,
number 9?
special.
Yeah.
Wow, Ollie Gordon threw a touchdown pass to Jaden Higgins.
You're kidding me. I'm not there yet.
He's
Sorry.
way ahead of
There
us.
was a
You're
little
way
special
ahead.
play too. It was nice. It was a Philly throw, whatever it was called.
Hell, I just have Ollie Garden running up the middle.
I'm going to give Tom his first homework assignment. Yes. I watched all the practice tape. They never ran that pass. That one had to have been installed in the meeting room because they knew the other team would be keeping an eye on.
Here we go.
Oh, dude.
When that was installed. No extra points. We're going for 2. Dylan Gabriel.
Got it.
Yep. Now I just now got that touchdown.
That's crazy.
Just now.
Yeah, I did too.
And yeah, now Aurora.
That's no good.
Like when you see this tight end out of Miami, he's been turning heads. We keep hearing about
Yeah.
Harold Fannin, but Arroyo, I just caught, and you'll see it. He caught the 2-point conversion. Again, another guy. Another guy. Ollie Gordon.
Tell you what, Ollie Gordon.
Oh no, that could have been an easy pick though. If the corners
Yeah,
were right
I mean, it
there.
could have. It could have.
Man, instead of I don't know, I would have got in front of him.
It wasn't though.
Yeah, it wasn't though. But I'm just saying, I'm just blaming the corner for that though.
I'm sorry to hear Asia can be part of life. Yeah, it sucks.
We got a Hamid sighting. Okay,
Hey, what's up,
Hamid?
homie? All these means don't mean nothing if you have to draft in the trenches. Ask the Eagles and Chiefs. Actually, the Eagles haven't drafted hardly anybody in the first round, buddy.
I tell you what, Aurora. Yeah, that was
Lane Johnson was the only first
He's
round
coming
pick.
on too.
I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Stay in the cave. Arroyo is a big boy. He is, Jimbo. All of a sudden, Eagle fans are experts on how to build a team, right, Oscar? Yeah.
I'll give them that. They're good in free agency.
Yeah. Ryan,
Not in
if
the
Brian
draft so
Schottenheimer
much.
finishes his dad's story like a Cody Rhodes, wow, wouldn't that be good? I must
That was
finish
good.
the story.
His dad was a good man too.
Let's see here. Ruben Walls, what's up?
I hate
brother?
to say it though, but I got a funny feeling. I think the Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl.
I do too. I do too.
I hate saying that, but
Yeah,
mean,
we
I
already
just-
called it.
If there
I
was
just
any
think
way
that-
that they could both tie and walk away, I'd be happy, but that ain't gonna happen. But I agree with you. I think Philly's actually quite a little bit more better than
Yeah,
Case.
I mean, I agree, but we'll see how that works.
Yeah.
I heard is Drew. He's going to the game, right? That's what I heard.
Nah.
I think he said he was. I thought I seen him put in the chat one day. He had a 50-yard line seat or something.
Well, I'm gonna say, God damn.
He'll probably pop up now. That's his name.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. That'd be an expensive ticket right there, man. Right down from the 50.
That's why they play the game, Chris Berman. Yeah, I got to hone in on my pick. I got to hone in on it.
Who do you think's going to win?
Yeah, I mean, I can't see not taking the Eagles, though. I just don't want to place it too early and then something happens.
What's up, Asia?
Yeah, go with your gut.
Well, my thing is
Okay,
every time I
prime
pick
time,
the
so-
opposite team, the opposite
Cool.
team loses. So I feel like if I pick the Eagles, then hopefully the Eagles lose.
Right.
That's
No, they just got a history of getting revenge. I mean, they beat the New England beat them the first time they came back and beat them the second time. So,
well, you got to realize the Chiefs are going for a three-peat, and they're about the best as you can be in game planning.
And then they'll be in a 5 Super Bowl rings with us if they win.
So my thing is, that's why I'm having a hard time with this game. As easy as it is, and I think the Eagles are the better team. I do believe that.
I do too.
But
what's up, Ruben?
You
are
got
the Chiefs actually going to lose
against the refs, and you got the Taylor Swift.
That's what I mean. Are you actually going to lose? Going for a three-peat? I don't know. You just best be up by 10 points. Don't let it come down to the last possession.
Never been done before. So maybe they might be the first. You don't know, but it's never.
They're trying to be the first. Yeah, that's what's happening. But
Riley Leonard starting out for the American team. Or was that the national team?
It's an American team, right? National was just out there.
Yes. You are correct, sir. Here we go. You got Riley Leonard. Then we'll get to see Jackson Dart. Then Jalen Milroe. Right? I mean, I believe. So just think, Jackson Dart's getting more shine than Milroe. And somebody says, well, once they get a hold of Milroe's athleticism, I don't see Milroe going in the top 10.
No, I don't either.
I like Riley Leonard, though. I really do. He's a big boy. He's got a good live arm and a quick release. He just needs to learn, sit and learn. What do you guys think about this kid Leonard? Fly Parks, I like him. Riley Leonard. And yes, you got to look out for Jack Besh, Jeffrey Bessa, Darius Alexander, CZ. I think Saquon going over $150. Thanks, CD. You're in a hopper, brother. Speaking of Saquon, this is for you.
Happy birthday to you. Song. Happy birthday, dear.
The guy from Canada is also going to get a little time for the quarterback.
Really, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm out on ETN. He's just too slight for me.
He's small.
Thanks, Susie. Is it? It's his birthday on the Super Bowl.
Santa Bark or
Saquon. Wow,
Barkley's.
That's awesome.
Saquon Barkley's.
That's like.
And then the corner or the first round picker they got. It's his birthday too.
Oh, Mitchell, Kenyon, or
yeah,
yeah. All right, Riley Leonard, 3rd and 7.
I heard the 49ers are fixing to make the quarterback the 10th highest paid player in the league.
Good.
What, Purdy?
Purdy?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's going to be crazy.
Saquon and DeJean. Nice. Oh, DeJean. Okay. Bobby, probably a lot. He probably supplied all the oils. He says, how many Diddy parties did Jerry attend?
Well, Jerry was sponsored all of them. He probably had him on his yacht.
Settle down just a little bit.
Ooh, all right, Jerry.
Well, that's a nice hit.
I mean,
oh, there's Beck.
Besh, yeah.
Besh, yep.
Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights. What's up, brother? How are you? Thanks, 9,000. What's going on, man? Normal guy. Nothing, just chilling, watching the Senior Bowl. I worked a half day at work, so I'm still kind of out of it. I got to settle in here. I was rushing. I'll be fine as soon as the fourth quarter ends. Me and Phil were going on, I believe, 8 o'clock tonight on Primetime Phil. So let me put the link for the broadcast. I assume he has it up. I will put it in. I'll pin it at the top. And indeed I do. Let's see here. Share. Copy.
I would think go down. What the heck?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tonight's stream has been pinned at the top. So that's on Primetime Phil. We're going to welcome Clayton Adams, Nick Sorensen, all the coaches. So make sure we sub up to
What?
Primetime. What happened?
Well, the fumble and the defense recovered it, but I thought the player was down. And when they reviewed it, also, Randy, you'll see it. Oh.
Did he even catch the ball?
Ultra Cowboy, what's up? Normal guy, rest in peace. Jack Besh's brother. Still can't believe what happened to those people. What happened? Normal guy. Let me look.
He was down.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
His
His
elbow.
elbow and his knee hit the ground.
Yeah, he's down. The ground caused the fumble.
Beck is playing in Mobile, Alabama with a heavy heart since the death of his brother Tiger during the New Orleans mass truck attack on New Year's Day. All the participants are wearing a helmet sticker to commemorate Tiger, who played football at Princeton. Wow.
That's sad.
The Princeton, no scholarships to go there. You got to pay for it. So
and you got to be very intelligent.
Yeah, yes, you do. That's a shame.
That is a shame.
His brother's name is Martin.
Martin.
Horrible, horrible, horrible. Well, more of the reason to root for the kid. So, all you kept hearing, Randy and everybody, is all you kept hearing about is Savion Williams, Savion Williams, Savion Williams. Well, now that you get a bigger spotlight on Jack Besh, that's how it's pronounced, Besh, even though it's Bech. He doesn't drop the ball.
He doesn't.
He's a route running machine. He's not the fastest guy. He's just a ball player. So, we'll see we'll see how they reward him as far as when he gets drafted. The Moshers, Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones talking different this year, so hopefully they're not trying to fool us. Yeah, we got receipts, so we're going to be able to...
What, Ultra? I'm looking at what? I ain't looking at no Dank. My ear goes again.
Dank DeMoss.
Oh, my God.
Dude, I just want to know how you stumbled on her, Ultra. That's what I want to know. How did you find her? If they don't get online, they're cooked. Oh, get O-line. Let's see, Dank DeMoss. Our offensive line, remember, we did have... Let me see.
If we didn't get a receiver in free agency, I wouldn't mind getting that real good guard from Kansas City in free agency. That would help us on the offensive line if they want to do something on the line.
Brown or no?
I think his name Mark. I don't remember his name, but he's the top free agent as a guard.
Rico ran for over 1,000 yards this year under that horrible line, and he didn't play the first 7 games. So Rico Dowdle had a great year. So again, I thought our offensive line really did come along. So is it where it needs to be? Is it Eagles? No, it's not there. Not many teams are. Rico. So we'll see. All right, who do we got? We got Becton, no relation. I don't think it's a relation. Dylan Gabriel, little guy. Everybody's saying, oh, get Dylan Gabriel for the Cowboys. I don't know about that.
I don't want Dylan Gabriel. I don't want him.
You know? Jones from LSU looking real good, Jimbo says. He's a beast up front. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, they're showing him now. There's another guy that's coming on at the defensive tackle. That's Farmer out of Florida State.
Oh, yeah. What, the defensive tackle? Yes. I think it's
Yeah.
Justin Farmer, maybe?
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Man, he had it right in his chest and it bounced out.
Justin Farmer. Joshua Farmer. Defensive tackle.
Farmer. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
CJ West is another defensive tackle out of Indiana.
Yeah. Joshua Farmer overview. Let's see here. Explosive first step, jumps off the tape, particularly when aligned as a 3-tech. His elite quickness puts him in the rare company for a 318-pound defender. So, he's, big boy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 3-tech. 6'3", 318 is a junior. So he wouldn't be in this game, but
No.
Florida State. There you go. Looking at this website here, I use a lot. It's NFL Draft Buzz. They had the number 1 overall talent. Now, just keep in mind, what's up, Marcus Blackman? Nah, just chilling. Just got done work. A little tired. I should probably have a cup of coffee, or liquid gold, as we say. They have a Travis Hunter ranked number 1, followed by Ashton Genty. So, Loyal, they're saying... Yeah, they're saying Ashton Genty is a number 2 rated talent in the whole draft. That's why if you're picking 12 and somebody's foolishly lets him slide to you, you might have to take him. They have Shedeur Sanders, and then they'll have McMillan. That's who Randy was talking about. 6'5", 212. He runs a 4.5. He's the X-wide receiver.
He's a freak.
Abdul Carter, Mason Graham, 6'3", 320, which I think they're being degenerous. I'm hearing Cam Ward going number 1 now, so we'll see. You got Cam Ward, Will Johnson. If you're basing everything off of here, they have Jahdae Barron number 11 overall. That's what I said. You're going to see guys go ahead of us, Will Campbell.
Mike Green's rising.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's rising.
You got safeties. You got running back, Luther Burden, Tyler Warren. They got your boy Jack Sawyer. They got Josh Simmons, 18, Jack Sawyer, 19, ahead of Michael Williams. I didn't realize Jack Sawyer was 260 pounds.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please. They have Egbuka rated number 25. Different websites do different things.
Yeah, every Happy birthday to you. Like around 100 in one of the sites that I go to. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's why you don't get too caught up. I need for New Orleans to host the NFL draft. Yes, I agree.
That would be
with you.
nice.
I agree with you, Ultra. That would be a fun place to go.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I would have went to the Vegas one, but I did not. Yeah, this is where I see I see the Eagles drafting Landon Jackson, edge rusher.
Arkansas.
Yep. I like that kid.
Mm-hmm.
This is your next Eagle, everybody. Landon Jackson, 6'7", 280. Defensive line and edge. But I don't know if look how big he is.
He's fast as heck, too. Quick.
6'7". He's a beast. I think he slides inside though, so maybe not. First step.
What's
quickness.
the name of that site? What's the name of that site, Brian?
This is NFLDraftBuzz.com.
Okay.
Yeah, I use it a lot. It gives it. I kind of use a bunch of different places, and it kind of, I put up my own. I don't just go by what somebody says. I just kind of put it in my head. Matthew Gillum, I like Jihad Campbell a lot. Yes, Jihad Campbell. Let's look up Jihad because he is, no doubt, for my money.
He's the best linebacker.
Yeah, he's one of the best linebackers. Let's go there right now. Linebacker. Now, don't let this fool you, Matthew. Jalen Walker is an edge rusher. They have him listed as a linebacker. He's not playing linebacker. He has never hardly played linebacker. And I want no part of him because he's too small for me. 6'2", 245 is, you think Mike is small. This guy is real small. But Jihad's your perfect linebacker. 6'3", about 245.
And he brings the wood.
Yes, he does. Yes, please.
I tell you what, I do like that tight end out of Miami, Aurora.
Yes.
He looks pretty good.
Barrett Carter out of Clemson, a little shorter. I like Danny Stutzman out of OU.
OU, yeah.
Yeah. This guy here, Jeffrey Bessa, look out for him. He's in the game today. 6'2", 235. He looks like a beast. They're saying that. Yeah, at the Senior Bowl, he's really has shined. So let's let me go back and see exactly where he's Jeffrey Bessa.
Neal just had a good run.
Yeah. Devin Neal.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him on the team.
But I like I love Tyler Warren, Marcus. Really do. Michael Rizzo, Game Time. Watch that a trap website you're on. What's that? A draft website? It's called here. NFLDraftBuzz.com here. I'll put it in I'll put the link in the chat. There you go. It's just another avenue. They break it down for you. It's it's free. I like it. Oscar, yeah. Warren's a beast. You won't see him in this game, obviously, for obvious reasons. Shamar Stewart is another big NFL riser, in my opinion. Matthew, there was a play that Shamar Stewart did. He actually wrecked the offensive lineman, Josh Connerly, and he's like maybe a first-round pick, maybe second-round pick, and Shamar just threw him. He's a big boy. Big boy. I would like a big linebacker. Went to stop the run, Philadelphia Eagles. Tush pusher. I think what helps with that is a guy like Mason Graham, maybe a Tonka Hemingway. You know, again, if we don't get Mason Graham, that's fine. But he's the only guy of his ilk necessarily. There's other guys, you know, but let's look at it here. Defensive line. Mason Graham, number 2 overall defensive prospect. Per the draft buzz, NFL draft buzz.
If Graham and Genty are there, who do you take?
That's the thing. If Graham drops, I'm taking Graham, but you know, I just
Genty still.
You're still going with Genty over Graham?
Yep.
I'm not going to argue with you.
That's a hard decision.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue, but I'm going to stick to what I was originally thinking. If a guy like Graham falls to you, he's like I'm not saying he's Jalen Carter, but he's along those lines. So if I told you you were getting a guy in 3 years like a Jalen Carter, what would you say? You know? Whereas 3 years from now, Genty's...
That's 3 years, though. We're looking at now, though.
Well, I'm not saying 3 years. He's going to take... He's going to come right in and be dominant. But, I mean, it took Jalen Carter. This is, what, year 2? He got a lot better this year than he was last year. Whereas Genty may never see a second contract, at least for with us. So, I don't know. It's just something to think about.
Did y'all hear that they're interviewing Tavares Choice for the running back coach?
Yeah, Tashard Choice.
Yeah. Tashard Choice, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
in fact,
he's been
they
coaching.
were interviewing him this morning, is from what I hear.
Yeah, he's been coaching. I'm
He
waiting.
played for the Cowboys too.
I'm waiting to see if he's going to if they're going to bring in Jason Witten. Just waiting to see. The defensive end from AM, still reminds me of a young Randy Gregory without off-field problems. Shamar Stewart, big boy. He's bigger than Randy, I believe.
He is. I'm thinking of Scorton is who I'm thinking about.
Oh, yeah.
He's an edge.
Yeah. I mean, if you're looking at defensive interior guys, you got Mason Graham, 1, right? And then it's kind of anybody's, it's whatever you like. Like a lot of people are saying Kenneth Grant, but some people like Walter Nolan. Like this particular site has Mason Graham, then Walter Nolan, then Kenny Grant, then Derek Harmon. And then you got TJ Sanders, Tyleek Williams. They have it rated number 6 out of Ohio State. Norman Lott, I hear them talking.
I like him. Yeah. I like Norman Lott.
Yeah.
He's another quick one.
Joshua Farmer, they got a 12.
There's a lot of good defensive tackles in the draft this year. A lot.
Tonka Hemingway, 6'3", 288. He's bigger than that.
It's CJ West out of Indiana. He's supposed to be pretty. I watched him last night. He looked good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if Witten came now with all the younger guys.
Yeah.
As a tight ends coach. Now, I wouldn't mind that now.
I think that would be good for him, is to start off kind of right there and work his way up.
I agree. I think that would be a good start. That's if he wants to do it. I'm quite sure if they offered it to him, he would take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll be picking 32, Bobby. You are correct. Oscar Gentry will be gone before we pick, so I'm not even worried about him. Yeah, he should be Ultra, but he should be.
I'll say this: if the quarterbacks go fast and early, then Genty may be picked by the Raiders. If the quarterbacks don't go as fast, then I think he's going to fall to us.
Matthew Gilliam has an interesting question. Where do you think Milrow goes? Because you're hearing all. I think
second round, maybe third
I'm
round.
thinking on the surface, second round. I think he could slide into the first round, but most likely top of the second round with Jackson Dart.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting to see if Tennessee. I don't know why Tennessee wouldn't trade the pick. To be honest with you, just trade the pick.
Get you 3 or 4 picks out of it.
Yes.
You don't need just one player. You need a lot. I mean, you're picking number 1 for a reason.
Bobby, I'm streaming. I'm having my big giveaway. That's what that is in the corner. The Super Bowl giveaway. If you're a channel member, you could win I'm going to do a draw. I'm going to be doing drawings throughout the whole day, but I'll be streaming. Definitely streaming the Super Bowl. I'm going to give away a jersey. I'm going to draw a channel member out of I'm going to empty the wheel, but I'll be giving other stuff away out through the show. Watch the Super Bowl. Finish it off. Because then after the Super Bowl, then it's all draft all the time. And then March 10th, we'll have, I'm off that day. That's the first day of legal tampering. So we'll be.
You were just talking about Landon Jackson.
Yeah.
He just ran down the runner in the backfield. Yes.
Okay. That was Landon Jackson. That's the next Eagle, in my opinion. Now, was he lined up on the edge or?
Yeah, he's on the edge.
Yeah, because he's so big. I didn't know.
He's tall and lanky.
Yeah.
But he's got speed to kill.
That's why I said this year, picking 32 ain't going to hurt him in the first round. It may in the second and third, but the first round, shit. Will Howard, I like Will Howard. He impressed in the college football playoff, in my opinion. Yeah, that's loyal Cowboys guy.
Yeah, he's rising too.
Yes.
Which is good. That pushes other players down for us.
Oscar, it would be Graham or Tet McMillan. If McMillan's gone, I'm going Tet. But I mean, we can mess around here. Let's see here.
Tell you another quarterback that I wouldn't mind drafting later, and that's Kyle McCord out of Syracuse. He's a pretty good quarterback if you watch him.
There you go. Just did a quick mock draft here. Abdul Carter went 1. Shador went 2. Travis Hunter went 3, which wouldn't go that way. Will Campbell, Will Johnson, McMillan. But that's basically the names you're talking about. Cam Ward. I don't know about Michael Williams there and Scorton, Mason Graham. So in this particular sorry, I sneezed. In this particular draft, Genty's on the board. You got Genty, Starks, Pierce, Warren, Banks, Burden. So just for shits and giggles. I only did 1 round, I think. Igbuka went to 21. Oh, no, this is multi-round. So, yeah, that was... It can happen. Who's that? I think Ted McMillan is a top 10 pick, maybe the Raiders. That's what I thought, Matthew. I thought the Raiders would go Ted McMillan since they lost Devontae Adams. And Genty may slide. He may not. Yeah, Justin Tucker pulled a Masaji Watson. So he's denying it, of course. The only thing I would say, Bobby, is it's been so long. I question why it's just coming out now. Wild Boy Trey, I would take Tej Johnson so fast in the second. Dude, I don't think he's going to last to us. But if he did, I don't care if he's short. I love that kid.
I would take him too, right at
that
44. Kid. If he's there at 44, I'd take him all day.
I don't want to hear Savion Williams. He's going to be better than Savion Williams.
He's a matchup nightmare.
You
said the right name the other day. He reminds me of the ex-Philadelphia receiver.
Yeah, Deshaun Jackson.
Yes.
And he said, "Oh, well, we already got what's his name? No, he's an actual receiver. Sorry." Everybody goes, "Oh, well, we already have a guy like that." No, we don't.
No, we don't.
What's his name? Who am I thinking of?
You're thinking of Devontae Turpin.
Yeah. Loveland goes to the Chargers. I like Loveland. Let me pull up. Let me pull it up here. He's a tight end. Tyler Warren and Colston Loveland. 6'5", 245. Harold Fannin.
Yeah.
6'4", 230. Gunnar Helm, 6'5". Mason Taylor, Aronde Gadsden. Arroyo, 6'4", 245. Interesting.
This might be the best group of tight ends to come out in a while.
Yeah. I'm tired of us overthinking draft picks. Go get your guy. Wild Boy Trey, yeah. In the second round, we like to go for traits guys. Well, he's got this, he's got that. No, go get me a football player. All right? Stop worrying about traits. Go get me a football player.
Yes. And I don't want to care how fast he runs or how.
Yeah, I mean, if it's Tej Johnson and he may not be your prototypical receiver, Deshaun Jackson gave us fits regardless of what team he was on for years.
Mm-hmm. And he's just got to be smart. Get down when it's time to get down.
Look at that.
They did interview him on the Dallas Cowboy Draft Show, and his brother is a huge Cowboy fan.
Who's that?
Tej Johnson.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I did hear it. I was walking my mail route. I was listening to it. They said that he was a kid who transferred, and he actually grew up with what's his name, the quarterback for the Broncos.
Oh, Bo Nix.
Bo Nix's family took Tej Johnson in as one of their own, basically, and so they're like brothers now. Woody Marks. I guess they took Ollie out.
I don't even know who this guy is.
Senior.
Yeah.
If you're looking at free agents, let's look at free agent guards. Zach Martin. Brandon Scherf. Brandon Scherf is a free agent. He's 33, though.
Becton is a free agent, I think, from Philly.
Yeah, I'm going down the list here. You got Jack Daniels out of Pittsburgh. Nah. You got Kevin Zeitler. He's 35. No thanks. Will Hernandez, 29. Nate Herbig out of the Steelers. He's 26. Mekhi Becton. Wow, he's only 26. He'll be 26.
Mm-hmm. Signing for 2 years or so.
Nah, you're gonna have to give him a big deal.
You
Market
think so?
value $10 million a year.
Oh, okay.
So he's gonna want a bigger deal. But still, just looking at, maybe Tevin Jenkins out of Chicago. He's a free. I'm looking at guards.
Mm-hmm.
Got Opeta out of Tampa Bay. He's a guard. Laken Tomlinson, he's 33. Nah. Yeah. Jack Driscoll. Back up for the Birds. But let's see. Let's look at offensive tackle. Let's see. Left tackles. Cam Robinson's 29. Ooh, a lot of older ones.
Mm-hmm.
Not many left tackles.
No.
Right tackle. Morgan Moses, he's 34. No, thank you. No, he's not going to work. No. There he is. Jackson Dart is in the game. Just watch this kid. Watch number 2. I think he's number 2.
Yeah, he is.
Nice helmet he's got rocking. I'm telling you, there is a world where I draft him. I trade down if all things go, and
Mm-hmm.
I trade down and to take this kid. Got a good arm. It's lively.
Well, he's got mobility. He's got a good arm.
He's
accurate.
There's Jack Besh. Look how Jack Besh just went up and attacked the ball. He was in amongst the trees there.
If it hits his hands, he's going to catch it.
I mean, that's what you love about the kid.
Mm-hmm.
An underthrown. I mean, that was just he attacked the ball. I mean, you got to love that. Yeah, Matthew, I love Jackson Dart. That's shout out to Randy. The more I watched of him, the more I liked him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they're at the goal line.
Shit, I'm at the 45. Oh, they did a flea flicker.
Yeah, watch it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was
he's a monster. he might be moving up the boards.
Who Besh? Yeah.
Both of them.
Oh, Randy Stites is in there. Is he? Where is Randy? Randy's is in the house? I don't see Randy. I don't see Randy. Is he here? No, I don't see him.
You feel for the guy because he just lost his brother. That's the sad part.
Yeah, absolutely. Plus, he's at TCU, which is right just a stone's throw away from Frisco.
Mm-hmm.
Brian, is this the College Bowl? Aisha, yeah, this is the Senior Bowl. This is your best, it's basically your best seniors all across college football. All these guys are going to be in the draft. Number 2, the quarterback, and number 7, who just made a play, the wide receiver we've been talking about for weeks now. Yeah, Jeff, I didn't see him, brother. I wish he was here. Potential guard free agent contract. Tyler Smith is due. Yes, I say we sign him now.
Boss is in the game.
Here we go. Your boy just scored a touchdown. Jackson Dart.
Yeah, his capital's went up.
Well, I mean, again, we've been talking about him, so everybody laughed. I remember watching the draft show. And, Jackson Dart. now all of a sudden they're all talking about Jackson Dart. Just look at it. Just look at him. He's a bigger guy.
Yeah, he could be the second or third quarterback you said.
I
I'm off the
mean,
board now.
he's
Out of the quarterback.
he's not small. Don't go by his. I mean,
going for 2. They got to.
yes, we do, Oscar. We definitely do. Touch the 2-point is good. Jackson
I
Dart.
wouldn't mind. If he came, that'd be put all the pressure on Dak Prescott. If he
Exactly. See him roll out and make that throw. I mean, they made it look easy. He looks small until you see him stand up because he wears that number 2. He's not.
He's 6'2". I mean, he's a pretty good sized man. He ain't small.
Yeah, let me
He
pull it.
reminds me a little bit of Buffalo's quarterback, Allen.
Yeah. Let me see here.
Yeah, that's what I think. Josh Allen. He looks like a Josh Allen to me.
Yeah, the Josh Allen type.
And I mean, it's funny because a lot of these websites still have Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward. You could, either way, it doesn't matter. I mean, I think Cam Ward's probably a better prospect than Shedeur, but that's just me. Then they'll go Jalen Milroe. Now, you're going to see Milroe, I believe. But, we'll see. You got Jalen Milroe. Then they have Quinn Ewers, Kyle McCord, Dylan Gabriel, Will Howard, Curtis Rourke, then Jackson Dart. Yeah, Jackson Dart's 6'2", 225.
Mm-hmm. He's Aikman size. Or Aikman was a little taller.
Yeah, he was 6'4".
Yeah.
That's why I like Riley Leonard. He's 6'4", 216. Can put on a little bulk. I like Riley Leonard a lot. Rourke, 6'5".
I just want to draft a quarterback this year. Don't play around.
Yeah, I doubt they will, though. I doubt it. And I don't know. It's just annoying to me because to me, that's how you hit. You got to get them.
Mm-hmm. That's how we got. That's how we got Dak Prescott. I mean, if you really look at it, we got him in the 4th round. Let's draft one in the 5th round. We got plenty of 5th round picks.
Jackson Dart.
I should have made a little wager on, before he became popular.
Yeah. I like Jackson Dart, and I like a lot of guys on Ole Miss.
Yeah, I do too. Trey, the receiver, is it Trey Harris?
Yeah, it's Trey Harris, but they have a lot of potential.
Walter Nolan.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, I know, Bobby. We're not getting them. It's Trey Harris, Matthew. Yes. I believe Trey Harris is like the 3rd ranked, I believe, at least on this particular site. They got Ted McMillan, Luther Burden. They have it. This site actually has Trey Harris over Egbuka, which I wouldn't, but it's close. Because you figure Trey Harris is 6'3", 210, runs a 4.5. Egbuka, they're saying, might run a 4.3. So he's a shorter, but he's still 6'1", 205.
Oh, that was Besh who caught the 2-point conversion.
Oh, was it?
Yep. He's talking.
I don't think it was.
Well, they're showing him. I thought.
Yeah. I don't think he caught it, but he could have. Jimbo, it's sad they need to do that to get paid to do your job. Joe DeMasi, I hope they go receiver round 2 or 3. Well, if they don't get one in free agency, they're going to have to go round 2. I mean, that's the thing. Or round 1. I'm fine with going with, I just don't want to reach. That's the problem. That's why you have to attack free agency in some fashion. Don't get me wrong. They're not going to go out and go nuts. Don't expect that. But if you can give me a couple players, You keep an eye out on this player here, Restrepo. He's a slot only guy, so doesn't make sense for the Cowboys. But a team like the Eagles, I would be afraid of it. Like I said yesterday, or I don't know when it was. It was actually Thursday. I would be very scared if Eagles got a Tez Johnson.
I would too.
Because that's a bad boy. Yeah, they got Tez Johnson as the 11th overall. There's no way.
No way.
That's this particular site. And they got Jack Besh as 12th. I didn't realize Jack Besh is 6'2". No, he runs a 4.5. That's why. But again, he's just a great route runner, and he attacks the ball. Whereas Jaden Higgins is 6'4". Okay. With Jalen Royals, Restrepo's only 5'10". Matthew Golden, we like him. Isaiah Bond, I just don't know enough about the kid.
Nobody does.
So. Who's that, Dylan Gabriel? Yeah.
Yep.
That's very good, H. Keep your head up. Mom would want that. Yeah, you got to keep going strong. He is a scrappy player, Jimbo. He don't fit with Dallas, but somebody's going to get a great slot receiver. You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of one of those New England slots. You know,
that's what I was thinking about too.
Miami Dolphins. But I mean, if you're a team like the Eagles, dude, he's a beast to cover in the slot. You have your outside guys. You know, if I was Eagles, I'd go defensive end in the first round, come back in the second round, and take, if like Restrepo's there, which I don't think he'll be there at the bottom of the second round, but you might have to move up. You got enough picks. Don't forget the Texans for wide receiver because of Tank Dell's injury. Yes, definitely, Matthew.
They just showed the patch. It's a number 7 patch for Besh's brother.
Princely, yeah, Uman
Yellen.
Yeah, Uman Mielen. Mielen. Uman Mielen. Who's he? Defensive end, right?
Yep, edge.
For Ole Miss. James Pierce.
You know, he's a guy that could actually slide down the board a little bit.
Yeah, he could. I just think he's a beast.
He's a sack artist.
I love Jack Sawyer. Now, Loyal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm seeing a TJ. What's his name?
Tumalau.
Yeah, Tumalau. I'll take you.
Great linebacker. He's a great linebacker. I mean, he's a good pressure linebacker. I mean,
well, he plays edge for. He's one of the edge rushers for Ohio State.
Yeah, but I mean, I've seen. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I like him. So either JT Tumalau. He's 269. 6'5", 269.
He don't look that big though.
I know. Just like what's his name didn't look that big either. Jack Sawyer. He's 6'5", 260. A little bit smaller than JT, but I wouldn't mind either one of them guys.
No, I wouldn't either.
I think our draft that we did the other day where we picked I think that was pretty fair. And there's going to be guys that go ahead that we're not really used to, you know, of hearing at this point in the game. They're going to do all, you know what happens. Like the NFL is going to do all their BS. You test them, arm length, hands. They're going to be doing it all. Benching at the combine. Guys are going to rise. Guys are going to fall based on their interview. We're not going to know anything about it. Ooh, we caught it. That was crazy.
Who is it quarterback? Is that ain't Dart, is it?
Right now, no, this is the
Number
other
2.
team. No, this is Shaw. Shaw.
Oh, that
Let me look at it. Yeah, Tyler Shough, Shoughh out of Louisville.
oh, okay.
Yeah, they have Dylan Gabriel, Tyler Shough, and Taylor Elgersma. And the school he played at was Laurier. Never heard of it.
It's in Canada. That's the Canada quarterback.
Okay, so we'll see a lot of him then, probably. I like that helmet. Oh, that's a multiple helmet. I wanted to see a little bit of Rowan Lane.
I think he's the guy that just caught the ball, isn't he?
No, he's a safety for.
Oh, is he a safety?
Yeah, out of Navy, but I don't know what.
Oh, that's right. I heard about him today.
I don't know what. Let me see. I don't know what side of the ball he's on. Let's see here. Yeah, number 18. He's number 18 for the national team.
Oh, okay. 57-yard field goal.
Game time, Brian. Would you be okay with your guy trading back for a? Yes, Jimbo. I wouldn't trade. I wouldn't trade away from. Like, I would look at a spot where, like, if you could trade back to the early 20s at the latest, but let's say you go from 12 to like 17. You know, if you have a bunch of receivers you like, if you have Burden and Egbuka and, you know, but I don't know. What's up, Daniel? How are you? I love Jack Sawyer. He feels like Dan Campbell guy, in my opinion, as a Lions fan. You're a Lions fan? Welcome, bro. That's a tough loss, man. I like Dylan Gabriel. Don't blame him on that loss against Ohio State. Blame the offensive line. Who do you guys think that the Cowboys will pick first round, like position-wise? Joe? My opinion, I think Dallas will pick probably wide receiver. I think you might see a Mecca Egbuka. But I think somebody might drop to us that's going to make it interesting for us.
This is going to be one of the drafts where it's going to be hard to figure out who's going to draft what this year. It's kind of a draft where the quarterbacks ain't as good, so you don't know what they're going to do.
Fly Parks, receiver, right? What I would love is for another quarterback to, I would love for guys like, I would love the offensive tackles to go, like multiple. I would like for a couple of the cornerbacks to go like ahead of us. You know, I would like, yeah, that way we have a lot of choices there. But there's still some more the competition that has to play out, you know, whether it's the combine to separate everybody. Rolo, how's it going today? Genty, or that's the first. I like Genty, Chris. I'm not gonna. If you get Genty, I would not hate it. How would you handle a situation where you could only keep a combo of Osa, Brandon Cooks, or Daldo and Jordan Lewis? If I had to pick between those two, Frederick, I would pick Osa and Brandon Cooks, but they'll probably take Dowdle and Lewis. Jordan Lewis always gets hurt, and he's an older guy. He had a great year. I love Jordan Lewis. I want him back, but I think we need Osa more.
Oh, we need Osa more for sure.
So, but that's a tough one. You put me in a tough spot, Frederick, because I want Osa and Lewis.
I want them both. Yes. I think they're going to sign both of them. I would hope.
But we'll see. You know what it is? We're so thin at the cornerback position. I think they may sign. I think there's a better chance that they sign Lewis and Rico and let Osa go to free agency. I think Washington's going to throw too much money at him. Dustin Bosley, starting to get that feeling that we are getting together a great coaching staff. Again, I know we're starting to hear some trolling. Here we go. Dallas fans are starting to make no mistake. We're not talking shit about nothing other than it looks like they're actually being competent somewhat. You know?
What have we freaking had to talk about in the last 30 years?
Not much.
Okay, it's time for us to be able to talk a little bit at least. God dang, people squash us even when we're down.
Yeah. This is true. This time you're going younger this time with these coaches. Dustin, again, there's nothing wrong with that unless you're bringing in a Bill Belichick. Go young. Maybe they'll be able to communicate better. You see all these young coaches around the league thriving. They're doing something right. Yes, they do, Bobby. They're going to siphon a bunch of our free agents. I could tell it now. You're going to see Osa.
Osa's going to get signed before free agency starts.
I hope you're right. All right, let's mock. Shador, Travis. Let's see what happens here. See, this is a little more like it. Wow, look at this. Just did a mock draft. Shador, Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, Tet McMillan, Will Campbell, Cam Ward, Michael Williams, Malachi Starks, Ashton Genty, Nick Scorton, Will Johnson. Dallas is on the clock. We are looking at Mason Graham, James Pierce, Shavon Ravel, Tyler Warren, Kelvin Banks, Luther Burden. I mean, Emeka Egbuka is on the board. Josh Simmons is on the board. You got to look at the trade down there, don't you?
Yeah, I would say you would trade down at least one time.
You can go 18
fourth round back.
You can go 1850, 196. I'm not dropping to 32, but look at this. The Chiefs want to trade us 32, 64, 66, and 96. That would
That's
be
a heck of a haul, but you're still drafting at 32.
Yeah. We could go 16 and 39, but we got to give up our 76. I'm not doing that. I like 1850 and 196. So we're going to take that. We're going to take that. So Booker went, Graham went, Warren went, Pierce went, Cameron Williams, Shavon Ravel. So let's hide the traits. So now Luther Burden's still there.
Uh-huh.
Kelvin Banks Jr., who's going to play guard for us. I mean, that's a situation, where you could
That's where you got to think about what you're going to do because, Banks could be there for
I think you go Josh Simmons here.
Oh, is he still on the board?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would pick Simmons over any of them players because he may be the freaking.
Or we could drop down to 20 with the 49ers, drop down one more time from 18 and we get 22 and 55. I think we do that because we're going to get somebody.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's try it. Luther Burden, Jalon Walker, Golden, Josh Simmons. Ooh, we got crushed. So all right, so now we got to pick. We got Kelvin Banks and Emeka Egbuka. So I think you got to go Egbuka, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Derek Harmon, Walter Nolan, Kenneth Grant, Ajade. Oh, Mike Green is there.
Ooh, I think I probably would take Green. Because you get your receiver in the second round.
I don't think he'll be there in this particular scenario. So,
no.
But, you never know. He does have short arms. So look at our picks, though. We got 22, 44, 50, 55, 76.
So you picked up 2 second-round picks there. That's big.
That's what I'm saying. So look at it that way. We're going to be able to get our running back. We may just want to. I'm thinking. Let's go get the edge rusher, Mike Green, edge Marshall. Egbuka went right away. Loyal just said, "Fuck."
Well, that would be, again, that's a hard decision.
Eagles are on the board. They got Derek Harmon, Colston Loveland, Tyleek Williams, Kenneth Grant, Harold Fannin. Ooh, they got Harold Fannin, Jihad Campbell. What do you guys need? They got Trey Harris. Oof. Landon Jackson.
They better look for an edge rusher.
Landon Jackson, that's the guy that I had said earlier,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or the tight end. Harold Fannin's on the board, or Loveland's. Oh, picked off. Who's that?
I didn't see it. I'm still at commercial.
Oh, that's Rayshaw. Jihad Campbell. They need. I don't know that they need him though. I would say. Give him the guy I said, Landon Jackson, Arkansas, the beast.
Mm-hmm.
Ransall, Tulane. All right, we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop drafting here. I mean, trading. All right, so we got Mike Green, edge rusher. We got our picks coming up are 45, 50, and 55, and 76. So we got our edge. So now Loveland and Fannin are on the board. Jihad Campbell's on the board. Marion Hampton, Trey Harris.
Well, since you got so many second-round picks,
Caleb Johnson.
You might want to go ahead and get Marion Hampton.
Caleb is still there too.
Yeah. What do you think, Lowell?
What's that?
He don't know. He don't give a fuck.
I wasn't paying attention.
I know. You got Tej Johnson available. I would wait on receiver. You get yourself Jihad Campbell.
Mm-hmm. No defensive tackles there, huh?
Deion Walker, Norman Lott. No.
I would go Jihad.
Just get your running back. Or you got Trey Harris or whatever. Let's see what's happening here. We went with Jihad Campbell. We went with Jihad, so let's see what went ahead of us. Trey Harris gone, Jalen Royals gone, Isaiah Bond gone. We got to get our receiver. So we got 50 and 55 and 76.
Okay.
So we got Omarion Hampton still on the board and Caleb Johnson. What's our wide receivers look like? Restrepo, Higgins, Tez Johnson. Why don't we just go get us
Tez Johnson?
Let's get our running back.
Yeah.
Who do you like, Omarion or?
I like Omarion out of them too.
Omarion is 6 foot 220. Caleb Johnson 6'2", 225. Okay, we'll go Marion Hampton. Fannin, Milrow, Deion Walker, Caleb Johnson went. We're not dropping that far. We're not dropping that far. Okay, so now we got Mike Green, Jihad Campbell, and Marion Hampton. We got 55 and 76. Defensive tackle, Norman Lott. Maybe we can wait on him. You got Shamar Turner still. Wide receiver. You got Restrepo, Savion Williams, Jaden Higgins, Tez Johnson. Let's go with Tez. Let's just let's get him now. So now what we did, we got Omarion and Tez. Eagles are on the board. Reject. Eagles have Landon Jackson. So we're going to give them the best wide receiver. We're going to give him Restrepo. I don't know. Jackson Dart went in round 3. I'll be shocked. So we got our offense done. So now we need.
Be good to get defensive tackle.
Yeah.
Or a good safety or cornerback.
Norman Lott's there.
I would take Norman Lott.
6'3", 315. Bam, done. There you go. We got Norman Lott. Yeah, you got Restrepo, Jimbo. That's who you got. I drafted you, Restrepo. So that's just what you could do. Look at that. Mike Green, Jihad Campbell, Omarion Hampton. Tez Johnson, Norman Lott. Come on, that's
5 starters.
Eagles are on the board. Eagles have Landon Jackson, Restrepo. So who else do the Birds need? What do you guys need? What do you guys need?
There's a famous ceiling fan that we always get to see. What's up, Thomas?
What's going on? I see Brian's boy. He kind of bursting for a few long runs there.
Who's that? Ollie Gordon? Who?
Ollie Gordon.
That's who I
Ollie
like.
looked pretty good. He threw a touchdown too.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, no, I need to get on here and kind of tell Brian about this.
What happened?
About Ollie Gordon.
Oh yeah, I love Ollie Gordon. You know that. You need another defensive tackle or guard. Well, if you need another D tackle, I love Shamar Turner, 6'4", 300 out of Texas A&M. He's a beast. So I don't know a lot of these guys if they play guard or not. You know, that's the thing. I guess I could. Yeah, it's a little. So if you're going D tackle, Alfred Collins, 6'5", 313. I like Shamar Turner. That's who I would take. He's a stud. So yeah, I'm gonna finish it up. But look at all the picks we got left, Randy, from all the trading. We got 150, 170, 172, 174, 190, 196, 211, 250, and I picked up a fourth in 2026. So I mean, just look at that. Mike Green, Jihad Campbell. I mean, I don't think Tez has fallen to 55, but that's probably He may go into the top of the second. So
He could by the time it gets here.
let's just stop. He's just a playmaker. Maybe he will be an Eagle. He does remind me of Deshaun Jackson. Whoever said that.
He does.
Oh yeah, King Eagle. Yeah, he reminds me of D-Jack. Riley Leonard, 6 for 7 for 54 yards.
Yeah, I think he's going to go probably about the 3rd or 4th round.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Dart looked good. He's going to go. He's going to keep rising.
Yeah, these players gonna make some money today.
What's the over under of how many Ohio State players get picked in the 1st round?
Yeah, right.
I say at least 3.
Let's see. You got Ibuka. You got
Sawyer.
Simmons, Sawyer,
At least
3.
William Howard, he declared for the draft too, but I think he'll go later.
So you're looking at probably 3 or 4.
At least 3.
Mm-hmm. Boy, y'all had a freaking stacked team this year.
Yes, you did. Need to get yourself a jersey. Oh, in Ohio. How much do those college jerseys go for? Are they like cheaper?
I got Ohio State jersey.
Yeah. Which
They're
one?
probably about the same, about 100, 150 for a jersey, a college jersey.
Yeah, they're about 100, 150.
Judkins and Henderson. Which one you like better, Matthew? I like Henderson better. That's just me.
I do too.
I like Judkins, but I don't know. If you're asking,
Henderson, if he gets in the open, he can go.
Yeah, he's a game breaker.
Yeah, he's a
game breaker.
Yeah, he is.
I'm fine with that, Daniel. It's a short choice. That's fine. He's been coaching in college, so I'm fine with that. Riley Leonard moving the team. Ooh, tell you, he's got a good arm. That was a ball to the out.
Are they back from the halftime?
No, I'm just looking at highlights.
Oh, okay.
Just looking at highlights.
Gordon was 7 for 34 and a 32-yard pass touchdown.
Yeah. I mean, again, if we get wiped out and we decide to go other positions, which, a lot of that's going to come down to free agency. It's all going to come down to free agency.
Mm-hmm. If we get in free, what might be the best thing is if we go to free agency and pick one side of the ball and get better in that side of the ball. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. They may just have 2 or 3 players picked.
I think we'll go more offense heavy myself.
In free agency?
No, in the draft.
Oh, in the draft. That's what I was thinking too.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's what I think too. We need speed on offense. We're a very slow offense right now.
Right.
Man, I just hope they don't mess this up, man.
Yeah.
Well, we're all praying until they make that move, Thomas. We don't know.
I know, man. Like I was saying earlier in the week, man, they get to talking about all that junk and, all the stuff they saying they don't do. I don't trust them.
Nobody does. None of us trust them. We don't know what they're going to do.
No. My thing is,
Joe could go any number of rounds. That's what we're talking about, Joe. Joe says, what do you think? What position do you think we go in the first round? I think it could be running back if Gentry drops. I think it could be wide receiver. I think it could be edge rusher. I don't think it's going to be offensive tackle. I just don't. If I had to guess, one of those 3, right? Edge rusher, wide receiver, running back. I don't see a defensive tackle. I see Mason Graham getting drafted. So,
yeah, I don't either.
I mean, it's going to be close, but he would be the only interior defensive tackle I would see. There is, Daniel. There is, we got one with the mock we just messed around with. So, I just want football players. That's why I said give me Tej Johnson. I could care less if he's tall and all that jazz.
Yeah. Did you see how much separation he was getting at the Senior Bowl?
That's what I mean.
I mean, he was open by 5 yards.
I mean, he's not playing in the game, but he did practice all week.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, you don't want to take a chance on getting hurt.
Exactly.
I don't blame him. I
wouldn't either.
Hell, Mike Green left the Senior Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Said I showed him enough.
Yeah, well, him and Walter Nolan both left, I believe.
It's going to be quite interesting.
It will be. Derek Carmen's not playing.
If they start out and they start getting free agents, then we're all going to get hyped up. Because we haven't been that way in so long.
Well, because you don't have to go in the draft going, oh my God, we need this, we need that, we need that. And don't get me wrong, you still you still should take the best available, but if you went out and made a couple moves, like some nice moves,
options to do things.
You know, you go out and get yourself a Dre, let's just say like a Dre Greenlaw or a linebacker, just like a real good linebacker. Let's say you go get somebody that's good. Okay, well, guess what? Now that second round doesn't have to be Jihad Campbell. Not that I don't want Jihad, but
it could be Harold Fannin.
It could be whatever. Right. It could be that. It could be, it could be, exactly. So why would people be skeptical on Adams as OC? There's no reason to be. He's very highly sought after. I'm surprised they got him, to be honest with you.
So am I. I'm surprised Arizona let him get away.
Well, he was going to New Orleans under because Kellen Moore's got the job. They haven't came out.
Yeah.
My guess is Kellen said, "Hey, listen, let me get through the Super Bowl, and then you could go ahead and it may even come out." What's up, Flip Shelton? It may even come out. I love Pierce. Yes, I do love Pierce. But it may come out that that he took the job, but he's going to try and keep it. That was probably his thing. Let me get through the Super Bowl, and then, I don't blame that.
Yeah, he probably, they trying to, sorry. Kellen is probably trying to downplay it, Like you said, Brian, they, let me get through this Super Bowl crap, and after that, press conference, and name me as the head coach, and we're going from there.
Yeah, I agree with you. No lineman in the first. We have too many needs. Oscar, again, that's what I don't understand. Okay, if Genty's gone, then who's your best receiver, or who's your best edge rusher? Edge rusher is a sneaky need. I would even say if one of these corners dropped,
Brian, think about this, and I've got a question for all of y'all. If we get there at 12 and we're wiped out, do you pick Pierce?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if Will Johnson drops to you?
I mean,
Will Johnson?
I mean, everybody's forgetting how we're looking right now at D-back.
Yeah, no, I'll be fine with that. That's what I'm saying. I'll be fine with that.
And you got Jahdae Barron who's going to play. You got Will Johnson's the number 2. I don't know how I feel about him, but, I have to trust what they're saying. He's 6'2", 202 pounds. He runs a 4.4 40 out of Michigan. Okay, if Will Johnson is there, he's arguably the best corner in the draft. Then, what do you do? Yeah, what do you do? I like him better than Ravel.
I haven't really seen Ravel, so I don't know. I can't say on Ravel. I haven't watched.
He's just interesting dude, He's 6'3". When was the last time you saw a guy that big as a corner and be able to handle these receivers? I'm not saying he can't, but I would be skeptical. Need a linebacker. Yeah, I hear you, Fly Parks. That's why we were talking. We got a couple young ones, and Kendricks is not under contract, so all this has got to play out.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Kendricks come back for one more year.
Well, that's why we were looking at linebackers in free agency, to me, that's a perfect position to address. You know, you got Khalil Mack. No, thank you.
No.
Yeah, Hassan Reddick is more of an edge. Matthew Judon. Are we talking inside linebacker? What are we talking? Outside linebacker? Well, let's
Got to
start.
be pretty much an inside.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
we
start
need both.
inside. You got
Yeah.
Levante David. He's 35. No, thank you.
No.
Bobby Wagner. He'll be 35. No, thank
No.
you. Devondre Campbell out of Green Bay. He's 31. He'll be 32. Willie Gay, New Orleans. You know, Eric Kendricks is the next guy. You know, you got Devin Bush.
I'd bring Kendricks back for 1 year and play.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Unless you go out in free agency and you get a linebacker. That's
what I'm looking at. You got Quan Alexander. These are all the interior guys. You know, if you go outside linebacker, you're talking Kaiser White. There you go. How about a Kaiser White? You know, you got Arizona. You know,
he's not old, is he?
He's 29.
Is the San Francisco linebacker coming is in free agency this year? The one that got hurt.
It's Ray Greenlaw.
Yeah, Greenlaw.
I believe he is. I don't see him on here though. Maybe he's a restricted. I'm not sure. Nick Vigil. Oh, he's already a Cowboy.
Well, the more I see of Besh, I really like him.
Yeah. Me too.
You know, if you didn't get a receiver in the first part of the second round, you could trade back up if you had to get back into the early third, or to get Besh maybe if he makes it that far.
Yeah. Well, Chris Johnson says, "Look, why do we give a fourth round for Mingo?" Well, again, that's why I'm not thinking we're going to be we may take one receiver. I don't even know that we're going to draft a receiver. That's the scary part. We better. But yeah. I mean, you might see that free agent move is what I'm saying. You may see them get one in free agency, maybe one late in the draft, but you know, I think Mingo's a part of their plans, whether we like it or not. You give up a fourth round pick.
I think we should do both. We should draft one and get one out of free agency.
Yeah, I do too. I'm with you there.
Chavon Ravel, East Carolina, is a good cornerback, but he got injured, just like Benjamin Morris in Notre Dame. Danny Stutzman, I like him, Joe DeMasi. I know Randy likes him. I think Randy. If it was Randy or Troy, I don't know. One of them like him. I don't know much about him. So it'll be interesting.
He's a lot like a Sean Lee or
I think he's a big dude, though.
Yeah, he's big. But I'm saying,
the real linebacker at Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him.
We don't want some small guy in the middle now. We need somebody beef.
Yeah, we need a beast. We need a 6'2" or 6'3", 240 or 50-pound middle linebacker.
Danny Stutzman is 4'6". 6'4", 240.
That's a good size.
He runs a 4.6, so he's not the fastest of guys, but
he might be quick.
Yeah, exactly. You're not looking for 40 times out of him necessarily. You want your short settle, your three cone.
You want a football player there.
Yeah.
A pure football player that knows how, it just feels the flow.
110 tackles, 44 solo. So, interesting.
Milrose.
Ask Will
in
McClay
there.
why we traded for Mingo. Jerry didn't know Mingo from a hole in the ground. Yeah, this is true. That's facts there. Mingo will be better next year. He was wide open a lot. Rush missed him. Yeah, I'm not totally down on Mingo. I just wouldn't have
Neither
given
am
up
I.
a fourth. Especially think about it, people. We gave up a fourth, and now it's number 12 in the fourth round. That's
I know.
it's not like it's a
hurts.
bottom of the fourth or a comp fourth round. No, it's a fourth round pick. Not good.
Low. Uh-huh.
You know, I'm not mad at Melrose. I'm not mad at Mingo either. It's just how he was picked up.
Well, as much as we were hurt, it didn't make sense on picking somebody up like that at that time of year.
So there's the quarterback,
Milroe.
Loyal, you want to just keep an eye on the chat? I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Thanks, brother.
You know, it was just how senseless he was. It was just how senseless they, the Joneses, did it in order to get him.
Yeah, it didn't make no sense at the time.
Yeah.
I think it was almost a thing to say, hey, we're trying, but none of us believed it at that point.
Yeah, only time will tell. We do,
We'll know, what is it, March the 12th or 10th? We'll know if they're serious. If they start signing big-time free agents.
Which I don't expect them to.
I don't know
They'll
what
kinda
I believe. I won't get excited until I see them do it.
Yeah.
Now, if they was to go out and sign T. Higgins right away, then I would get excited.
Okay, we can be like, damn, they're all in, but
yeah,
they'll come up with some excuse.
Well,
we still like our guys, and like they always say.
If they do that, they're going to lose me. I can't put up with the bullshit much longer. I mean, I've been a fan for so long. I'm tired of hearing this stuff.
Yeah, I'm like you, Randy. I've been a fan for so long, and you want to do something, man. You want to pick up a name, out of this.
Well, just think about it, Thomas. How many hats have you bought in 30 years? How many jerseys have you bought in 30 years?
You remember the logo athletic coats?
Yeah, just keep saying how much stuff you've bought, and they haven't given back to us.
Right.
Think about that. You owe us. We're the reason that you're on TV.
Right.
So I don't want to hear them keep saying this bull crap. I want to see them get serious. I want to see a Super Bowl in Dallas in the next 5 years. I want to see them win a Super Bowl, not just go there and win. And that'll get all these fans off our backs that keep saying, they laugh and think it's funny because of Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. We all know the situation. We've been dogged so much that we can't say.
No. In my situation, you don't know this, Randy, but man, I'm out of all my brothers and sisters and my mother, I'm the only Dallas Cowboy fan.
Mm-hmm. Well, and y'all live in foreign territory as far as I'm concerned. I live here in Texas, so there's more Cowboy fans than anything. But I have friends that are Saints fans, that are Texans fans, that I have to hear it from, especially after the Saints
Same here.
blew the shit out of us this year. And I just want 1 year where I can say, y'all shut up. It's my time.
Right.
Hell, I'm running out of years to pull for them.
Yeah.
And for you guys, y'all are in territory where y'all got different fans around y'all everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I got 49ers, Raiders.
Yeah.
All kinds of fans over here.
I just want to be proud of the Cowboys again. That's really what it bottoms. I want to be proud of being a Cowboy fan.
It's sticking up for them all the time. Why you're a fan?
Yeah, while you're getting beat on, it's like, okay, I understand. I can't say nothing right now. Well, it's been 30 years since I've been able to say something.
Oscar says he lives in New York and they lit up the Empire State Building in green for the Eagles.
No.
I can't hang there. I mean, I'm a Cowboy fan. It's hard for me to pull for either one of these teams next week. I just don't like either one of them. I don't want to see the Chiefs compete, and I don't want to see the Eagles win either. So I can't win.
Nope. This kind of takes excitement. I mean, I don't know, man. Like you, I just want to get another Super Bowl.
Yeah, I want to be there and win it. I don't want to just, you hear a lot of people, I just want to be. No, fuck that. I want to win it all.
Yeah, I'm like you, Brian. I'm like you, Randy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to win it all because I feel like, as fans, I feel like we deserve that.
We do deserve it.
Steven, you talking all this stuff about it's been a 30-year drought. I'm like, well, motherfucker, it's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
Fix the shit.
He's just so delusional because he wants to try to compare our stats to teams that's won. It's like you can't do that, man. There's no comparison. It don't matter. Stats don't mean shit.
You know what that is?
No, they don't mean. The only thing that means is if you're the last man standing on the mountain.
You know what that is? He's saying all of that out of guilt.
Yeah.
That's guilt talk.
Well, when he stuck his two fingers up and said, supposedly we're in a 30-year drought. I don't know what your supposedly is for mine, but supposedly, my ass, you're in a 30-year drought, period. I don't know what you're looking at, but and I think that's what's really helped him. And I'll be honest with you. I believe, people like Brian and everybody else that's on these podcasts, everybody's talking about this. So I know they're hearing it because you can look at Stephen Jones. He looks different now. He don't look like he's so.
He looks the same age as Jerry Jones.
He does. He has aged terribly.
He is. And that's what happened when you
physically, that's what happened when mentally, I'm at a truck stop when you're very egotistical and this can't be all glory holes and hand jobs. I wish it was, because that sounds more fun than actually doing work. Tuesdays are our glory hole days. It's when we see just how much our staff wants the privilege to work here. I don't understand people saying we haven't had any success. I mean, sure, we haven't won dick in 30 years, but winning is overrated. We've had tons of fun. To be honest, I have no fucking idea what
he really and like I said, he really don't care.
Still
he doesn't. I mean, all he cares about is money and shit.
Money is the bottom line.
He don't care about winning.
Passes, I'm
but we'll see. Maybe this is a turning point. Maybe like everybody said.
People always ask.
Maybe they were watching some streams and they seen the frustration in the fans. And maybe this time they're like,
everything Daddy says and give him shitty ideas.
Well, last year, if you think about it, last year in some games the stadium started being empty around the middle of the third quarter. That should tell you something right there. You shouldn't have to ask any questions. Product you're putting on the field isn't very good. I'm not saying, I hear a lot of people say that we're way far away. We're going to be bad next year. I don't know what they're seeing compared to what I'm seeing, but if you put 4 or 5 or 6 good players on this team that can play good positions, we're right back there in the mix. Now, I'm not saying we're going to win the Super Bowl, but we can beat anybody.
Wow. Randy, I told a buddy of mine the same thing. I told him, I said, man, next year, we get back to what, we get our players back. We're right back in it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Tom.
Everybody else talking all this stuff about tank. I'm like, no, tank my ass. I don't want to hear that. We're right back in it.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
You are. I'm. So here you go, Tom. Come on. There we go.
One hand catch.
But I'll be honest, I can't even stand seeing Stephen Jones's face. He just, It just turns my stomach when I see his face.
Lot Lizard, as he reminds me. You
I
either
tell you
want
what,
to be the
Karma's got him though. Karma's got him because he has aged terribly.
Yes.
He looks as old as Jerry does now, and that's his daddy.
How bad can life be? You're a billionaire. You wake up, okay, you have your coffee or whatever it is you do. You could go downstairs to your home gym, or if you have somebody who shows up,
your own personal trainer
yeah,
or whatever.
You could work out for a couple hours, to get a shower, get dressed, head to the Star, rough it up, maybe get driven there. You do your cat boy BS. How hard is it? How hard is it?
Well, you throw your personal chef in there. You can add,
you can
anything,
eat good. You won't be
anytime.
eating like I eat. I'll eat friggin' pizza
Potato
rolls at
chips and a
11 o'clock.
soda.
They just remind me of Statler and
Don't get me wrong,
Wardrobe
pizza
off
rolls
the
with your lid
Muppets.
is good, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know it.
They just remind me of Statler and Wardrobe off the Muppets. They're just two old men.
What's up, Linda? I
box.
hang around a lot of affluent people, and all of them want more. Thanks, Linda. You're funny. I appreciate that, though.
Never thought about the Muffets, but you're right about that. That chicken. Yeah, yeah.
No, they're the old
good.
men.
Yeah,
I know.
I
know.
I named them the Muppets a long time ago, like the
did
beginning
you?
of the year. Yeah, I had like on my thumbnails, Randy. I put the picture of the Muppets up in the balcony. Like what are they called?
Old men, Statler and Wardrobe.
You know what?
Yeah,
That's a good freaking point.
I know.
That's a damn good point. I never thought of it that way.
It's time to put on
You know what?
makeup.
I should add the Muppets. I could do it real quick.
Yeah, you should.
Here, I could add it.
Yeah, because Brian named the Muppets, and you remember the My Cowboy Family?
Yeah, I know who they are.
And My Cowboy Family named them the Clown Show, and
Scrooge McDuck's another nickname for.
Oh, I've heard
Catboy.
Beavis and Butthead. I've heard Beavis and Butthead a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sad. They got to be hearing all this shit that we talk about. They've got to be hearing it.
But you know what? They're not
worried.
They're on a yacht,
Hey,
sitting there
they're
drinking,
sitting there counting their money.
They seem a little worried though.
counting their money. Like,
though.
yeah, you guys are sitting there struggling. We living the best. We're living our best life.
Yeah. Hey, can you order me a filet mignon while I'm at it? not even get out of the freaking recliner.
That'd be nice.
Gotta be nice. Order me a filet mignon and glass of wine, and
yeah, I can't find it right now, so I'll have to.
Yeah,
I'll have to resave it.
That is a good. They do remind me of two old men sitting up in the balcony.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Uploads.
You need to have it ready for the draft show, Brian.
Yeah, we'll just have them set up there the whole time, like in the top of the screen. I mean, I have it. I just got to find out how to get over there.
You know what? It kind of, and Mark Holmes, he was right about what he said a long time ago. You know, kind of remind me of the movie Trading Places with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. The two millionaires.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's them.
Two millionaires, and they got broke at the end, and in the movie Coming to America, they planned to Coming to America where Eddie Murphy run into him, and Eddie Murphy gave him some money, and the other guy was like, the other guy had the money. He was like, I think we're back. And the other guy was like, don't pick with me. Shut up, Get the hell out of my face.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask y'all this. They do you think they're preparing for
there you go. It's on there.
Yeah, Linda said it. Randolph and Mortimer. That's who it is. The old men off of Trading Places.
Yeah, yep. Randolph and Mortimer.
Yep.
Yeah, Randolph and Mortimer.
Yep.
Look above Thomas's head. You got two Muppets sitting there.
What's that?
I got the
It's
Muppets
time
above
to
your
put
head.
up makeup.
Brian, I read an article that an insider said that the Joneses are starting to pay attention because something going on that overall shown is down 20%. What's down 20%?
Did you see Did you see they're doing a remake of Trading Places though?
No.
A newer one. Maybe Jerry and Stephen Jones
Now,
will be in
just
there.
beware
They'll play
of
the
the
old
Facebook.
men. They could have them in
Just
there.
beware of the Facebook stuff because there's a lot of that's fake. You'll see like a Goonies too, but it's all fake.
Yeah. But they should have Jerry and Stephen Jones in there. They'd be the perfect cast for that.
Well, Jamie
And then
Curtis,
bring Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd back, and
Well, Jamie Lee Curtis sure looked good in that movie.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. I'm wondering if the Cowboys are also using the trade market this year. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna get. This is what I'll tell my Eagle people that are in here. You won't see me flexing about anything regarding we're doing this, we're doing that, because we can't sit here with a straight face thinking we're doing anything. We're not even saying we want to have studs. We just need to address it. Just remember last year, Eagle. I mean, to everybody, but especially the Eagle fans who they know a GM who goes out and makes things happen because they want to win. We didn't do anything until after the draft. That normally doesn't happen, but the last 2 years, everybody, we did nothing before the draft. That's the worst way to draft because you start taking guys like Mozzie Smith and stuff that maybe you shouldn't have taken. The last real good draft we had with the CeeDee Lamb draft, right? And we went out and we did some things, and CeeDee Lamb just falls in your lap, and you were allowed to take him. We had Amari Cooper at the time, but still, you took him because you were taking the best talent on the board. Yeah, letting leaves fall, exactly, Linda. Too many leaves are falling.
We just hope that there's going to be change.
I just want a couple bodies brought in that aren't before the draft starters. I'm talking, or at the very least rotational. I would think. Assuming that Demo is not going to be ready as a linebacker, which he's making strides, people. Don't count him out. But if he's not ready to start the season, I mean, maybe you bring back a Kendricks, but I think that's a position where you could go out and give me a starter somewhere. I'm not, relax, Eagle fans. I'm not saying that we're going to get Zach Bond, but go out and get a guy. Go out and get a guy. Again, the first day of the league year, we're going to have it's about 90 million right now, because if you go on overthecap.com, all of our excess money, the $23 million that we had under the cap that we're carrying over, that's already gone for dead money for this upcoming year. That's why if you go on there, you're only going to see that we have like $2 million under the cap. But as soon as they flip the switches in CD and Dak's contract, Dax, you're going to get 45, and CD, you're going to get like maybe 35 or something to that. So you're going to get like probably around 80-some million under the cap right there. And then any other roster moves. So we'll see.
What about what if Zach Martin retires?
Well, that's not a good thing. If Zach retires, you
I'm
take
start. No, go ahead, Brian.
But I mean, if you what I want to explain to people is if you re-sign Micah Parsons, you instantly save probably $12 million this year, because he's accounting for almost $20 million on the cap.
Let me ask y'all this.
He won't if you re-sign him.
Think about this, because we haven't heard one way or another what Zach Martin's doing. Say he stays one more year.
It's better off for us.
Do you go ahead and cut Steele and move Guyton over to right tackle where he's played before? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean,
I think what you would do in that case, in my opinion, if Zach Martin says he's coming back, then you wait till after the draft and see what you can get, because the steal would be a post June 1 type of cut anyway. So
Right.
Why you tip your hand? That's just my opinion. But if you look at Dallas's salary cap here, Terrence Steele, his cap number is $18.1 million this year.
Good God Almighty!
So if you cut him pre-June 1, you'll only save 4.6, and he'll count 13.5. If you cut him post-June 1, you save $14 million.
And that could be what Zach Martin signs for, or even,
he's already under contract.
Zach Martin is?
Well, no, he's not under contract. But here's the deal with Zach Martin: he's due. He's due. His cap is big. His cap number is $10.65 million. It's a void year, so that's what he's going to count. That's what he's going to count on the cap. So, I would like, he won't do it necessarily, but it would be nice if he says, I want to play 2 years or something. But he'll probably do a year to year. That's probably what he'll do. But yeah. But if you were to do that, here's the deal though. If he does come back, you would sign him, and then his cap number would most likely go down because you would add a void year in it next year. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how that works. But Terrence Steele is you name the guy. He would be the guy because he's accounting 18.1 on the cap. But if you cut him post-June, he would still count 18.1, but you would have a cap savings of $14 million.
It's a lot.
He would count 4.1 if you cut him post June 1 as opposed to 18. So I think that's something that might need to be done.
Well, think about it. If they cut him, that gives you the money to pay Osa.
Right. Exactly.
I'm just saying, if you want to go counter, there you go, right there.
Yep. So there's your guy. So stay tuned on that. A lot's going to come down to, I don't think they're going to do it, but, I don't know. I'm looking at Terrence Steele.
They went to pay Osa because they said San Francisco and Washington's fighting for him.
Let's see. That's interesting because Osa's, I am seeing the screen, right? Dak, $90 million. Bobby, Dak's $90 million, but there's a flip in his contract that's designed to flip on March 10th or March 12th, the first official day of the league year. So once that happens and they flip the switch, he'll count 45. Just like that. Here's the difference, Bobby. In Jalen's contract, they just made his annual salary gradually go. They designed it beautifully.
They did.
But he will have a 90. Like if I go, I showed this before. Just look at it. It's a brilliant way how the Eagles assign Jalen Hurts. Okay, here's his cap for next year. It's still only 21.7. Okay. In 2026, he's still only 31.7. 2027, okay. 41.8. That's 3 years from now, people. 2028, 47.1. And 2029, he's a free agent, but he has $97 million in dead money, basically. His cap number.
But every year the cap is going to go up so much, and that's going to make that contract really easy.
Odds are you resign Jalen, and that number gets pushed into the foot, out in front. So again, Eagles know how to work the cap. That's the difference. It really does. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I thought I was showing you the whole time. Shit, my bad. Sorry, everybody. I thought I was on. I'm sorry. Yeah. Every year, look at Jalen Hurts. 42. Or not 42. 21. 31. 41. 47. 97. So by that time, they'll re-sign him, most likely, or whatever, and restructure the balance which is owed. See, his cap number is 97. You can cut him. You still owe 97 million. So, yeah, well, Saquon is unbelievable. That was another deal. Saquon Barkley, like the way they structured that, he's only counting 7.46 next year. Then 9.31. And then he makes 20.3. And then it's a void year. So his third year, he makes 20 million. So, it is what it is. The good teams know how to handle the salary cap.
He's already paid for his contract already, just this year alone.
Howie does a decent job in early rounds. He has done better, Bobby. I used to be hard on him, but it's kind of hard to. He had an unbelievable draft. So we got 1 quarter left to go in the game. Not really paying attention too much, but. Bobby, he wants us to fall on our face. Oh, Daniel. I understand why Bobby, and that's why I despise the Eagles, because of how they play and their GM is good at making moves. Yeah, it's a respect. It's a hate based in respect. That's the best kind of hate. Well, what I'll say about Howie, Jimbo, is Howie, remember, he was the man. Then he got put in a broom closet under a Chip Kelly, literally. He was almost out of the organization. Then he comes back and kills it again. Howie can write his ticket right now. He's a genius when it comes to the salary cap. Lane Johnson, I'm definitely not retiring after the Super Bowl. So there you go, Eagles. That's good news. He had a better year this year as far as mentally. Remember, Lane was struggling. Let's see, any other. Let's see. Wow, the number of Justin Tucker accusers has increased from 6 to 10. We got another.
Oh my God!
Yeah, we got 10 women out there with their hands open right now.
How stupid can these people be?
I emailed you that, Brian.
Come on now. They have their hands open. Both of them.
Yeah, in 2 ways.
He dropped way off. Expect him to be released at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you do stuff like that? I just don't get these guys.
And he was doing this at different spas. That's what's so crazy about it.
I don't understand.
Oh, he fun with the snap.
Loyal, what time is the wrestling on? Oh, he's not there.
No.
You talking about the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, maybe I'll stream it later. Nah, I don't know. I'm gonna chill. I know I got to go on 8:00 tonight. I have it at the top there. Me and Primetime Phil. So I said,
What y'all gonna be talking about? Just everything in
I
general?
don't know. He's setting it up. Probably everything. Yeah, probably do like a 45-minute show on just the offseason, the Super Bowl, and whatever, with all the bells and whistles that he likes to do. Loyal's busy putting on his wrestling trunks. Yes, Arturo. He's getting his luchador masks on. I know Mark's going live at 5, so I'll probably dip out right before then. Stay humble and hope you don't be cocky like 49ers fans. I would say this. It's hard for me to say this because it's going to come off schmug. But if Eagles go on to win another Super Bowl, they now become a part of the conversation as far as multi Super Bowl winning franchises. And it's, oh, well, we were good, F you. I'm not trying to be that way. I'm just trying to say when you look at it, it's hard to say, oh, you've got one Super Bowl. That's what I judge your greatness on. If you're going to get to another one and win it, well, now you're part of the multi-club, and it's impressive. So that's kind of how I look at it. But, I don't care what anybody says. You want that respect amongst the NFL fans. So, the Cowboys, we've lost our shine, but we still got what we got. But there's Fannin Jr., number 44.
Yep.
He makes that number look small.
Yeah, he does.
Jesus. Jackson, is that Jackson Dart?
No, is it? I thought I don't know who that is. There's there's Farmer from Florida State.
Yeah.
And Zabel, that's one of the guys we could pick up.
Yeah.
The second or third round.
I think that's Jackson Dart back in the game.
It sure looks like it.
No, that's not Jackson Dart.
Are you sure?
Speaking of
You
Fannin,
sure?
Oh no, it's not. It's not.
It's not number 2.
It is, but I forgot Dart's on the other side.
Oh, that's right. That's right. The helmet don't match him anyway.
Exactly.
But
yeah,
that's
Bobby,
Fannin.
you ain't gonna get excuses from me because I'll probably win $1,000 if the Eagles win. So, I'll be happy.
That's a touchdown. That looked to be a touchdown.
It looks like it. Oh, there's Rowan Lane. Lane. Wow.
Got him. Tyler Sharp.
Dank DeMoss sues Lyft driver. Popular rapper Dank DeMoss sues Lyft driver, said she was too big. Ah, damn.
God almighty.
Forklift for you.
Well, I got people sending me Dank DeMoss shit now.
Yeah,
I
You
got
got
people
nothing better
sending
to
it
do.
to me. They got nothing else better to do.
That's right.
yeah, Michael, he did a video about that on Mark's page.
Really? Dank?
Yeah.
Here you go, everybody. This is what everybody's upset about. Look at that. Well, does that not look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Woman?
Good Lord.
I'll tell you one thing now. I think she might be a good one tech. Throw some pads on her. Tell her to stand the hell
stand
up.
her in the gap.
Come on, look at that.
You'll fill that whole gap up right there.
Oh,
That's
God.
right. You ain't going around that or through that.
Come on now.
Well, Thomas might, but the rest of us won't.
Woo. Dank. Oof. The Royal Rumble starts in 51 minutes. Oh, okay. I got you, Isaac. Bobby Babinski, you should control your wife getting into these vehicles. Oh, my God. Arturo, you're horrible. Looks like she ate Mark Holmes. Oh, shit. Poor Mark. If I could... Oh, God. Oh, God. I need a nap. Oh, God. Mark's going live in a few minutes. So... That's funny. Looks like she ate Mark Holmes. Too funny.
That was a snack word.
In 3 weeks, we'll have the combine going on this weekend.
Yeah.
Yep, 3 weeks from this weekend.
I'm looking at, and I'm sure I'll do something for that, but I'm looking at damn, she's big. God damn.
The draft.
No, I'm looking at all these Dank DeMoss pictures. God damn. Yeah, I'm looking at March 10th. I can't wait for that. Really, that's
Yeah, I know.
because then that's the first day.
Did you take off that day?
I'm off that day.
Okay, good. Cause
Yeah,
I'll be watching too.
yeah. That yeah, I'll do a channel member. We can all hop on and
Okay.
go as long as usually I don't know what time. It's probably earlier in the day. It's probably noon or something.
Mm-hmm.
Game time. How's those travel mugs looking? I got an email that it said the day after. I'm hoping I get them before the Super Bowl, but it looks like its scheduled delivery is the 10th, so a week from Monday. So it was a little longer than I thought. So,
How much are you going to charge for them?
I don't know. Maybe I'm going to go. Maybe I'm trying to be as cheap as I possibly can. Let me go grab one of my wife's, and it's basically the same thing, except these mugs are white. The ones I got.
Hell of a return.
Yeah, it's basically like this. It's like a 20 ounce.
Mm-hmm.
Has a slider, so doesn't say Wicked Witch on it, but you get the point. Yeah, I wanted something because they were kind of pricey. Anything that was anything bigger than this, I didn't want nothing with a handle because then you were getting. So I'm like, this was fine. Like 20 ounces, perfect. Nice, nice size. I'm probably like, $20-some. That's probably what I'll sell them for. Yeah, whatever. Utah, give me 2. But yeah, the female Rikishi. Oh, Bobby Murphy. This is kind of disgusting, but I was going to wait for Loyal, but Loyal stepped out. Who the hell was it? Who the hell? Oh, I'm trying to think of the wrestler. Let me see if I can look it up. I want to say it was a Kurt Angle. But Kurt Angle said that Rikishi, he didn't know, but he had went to the bathroom. This is disgusting, people, but didn't wipe his ass.
I know what you're gonna say.
He didn't wipe his ass, and he knew he was going to do that to Kurt Angle, and he did the old ass in the face.
Oh my God!
Yes, and then they were dying in the back. I mean, Kurt Angle, what was he gonna do? My God, that was.
I would have changed the script around and actually beat his.
Yeah, I don't know how you can't get mad about something like that.
I don't know. Let me see if I can find the video. Oh, yeah, here you go. This is it right here. Oh, wait. Here, let me. That's it right there. Here, let me see if I can. Ready? Here you go.
Ever rib you really bad? Rikishi got me during a match. He had to go to the bathroom before the match, and he didn't wipe his butt.
Oh, it's WWF.
And, he did this stink face on me, and man, you talk about brown nose. I had, it stunk so bad too, man.
Oh,
I went backstage. He was laughing. I
have a problem.
Was this a TV match?
Yes.
Oh,
he's on.
man.
You can see him
the boys can be cruel.
Oh. That's like jackass shit right there, man.
Yeah, I gotta show Loyal. That's nasty, man. I'm sorry, but that's
disgusting. Fucking disgusting.
Really? I mean, how big was Rikishi? I mean, what are you really gonna do to him?
Oh, you can't throw him off of you. There's no way.
Well, as big as he was, how do you wipe anyway?
Oh,
you grab his balls. I'm sorry.
That's a good point.
Think about that. As big as that man was, how did he wrap his hand around his body?
How big was he? I'm trying to see.
He was every bit of 350 or 400.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Rikishi.
That was a nice throw.
Let's see here. Rikishi. He was 59.
Is he still living?
Yeah. I thought he died, but it says he's still alive. 6'1", 425.
Ooh. Can you imagine how strong that commode had to be to hold that weight?
Jesus, he probably had one of them industrial-sized shitters. I would let Dank give me the stink face. Oh, my God. Wild Boy Trey. That's nasty. Oh, God. Again, I don't know how we got on this, but I don't. But I don't really think you can be properly hygiene. I'm just gonna say, you might have to get the wife to get the power washer or the husband. She's just got a spread eagle, and you got to get up in there. Just make sure you only use the green. You don't want to use the red or the black because that might take your skin off.
Good God! How did we get on this subject anyway?
I don't know, but there you go. You're welcome.
You know who his sons are, don't you, Randy?
Huh?
You know who his sons are, don't you? The Usos.
Yes,
Those are his
yeah.
sons.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all kind of related, but yeah, the Usos and
I didn't know that.
yeah.
I used to watch wrestling a while
Damn.
when The Rock was popular, but I haven't watched it a lot lately.
Damn. There he is. He just got done. Loyal.
Touchdown.
I want to
Yeah.
show you something.
Okay.
We were talking about it. You ready?
Yep.
You got to listen to it.
Did anyone ever
Hold on,
rib
I'm
you really
sound on.
bad?
Rikishi got me during a match. He had to go to the bathroom before the match, and he didn't wipe his butt. And he did this stink face on me. And man,
You don't think they
talk about
put chocolate or
brown.
something back there just to make it look like
yeah,
that?
it stunk so bad too, man.
Oh,
I went backstage. He was
disgusting.
laughing. I couldn't. I wasn't even mad.
was this a TV match?
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No,
that-
Kurt Angle was
boys can
talking
be
about
full.
it and saying it happened. I don't think it was chocolate.
Man, I'm sorry. I wouldn't let no other man put their ass in my
Me
face.
either. Me either. I would have. I'm telling you.
I don't care all the money in the world, man. I'm like,
No.
Dude,
When the
Can you
cameras were
imagine?
off in the back, oh,
Could you imagine? He was
No, I
6'1",
can't imagine.
425.
It was bad enough when they let him rub his butt in their face. That was bad enough. But the other
pink
way,
guy right there.
no.
I mean, Kurt Angle was like, well, how was it? He thought it was funny. No, it's not funny, Kurt.
No, that ain't funny.
But he's big enough to where he can get away with it.
Arturo got jokes. Damn.
Bobby, if this is a proposal, I'm already married, sir. Thank you very much. Calm down, boys. Thanks for the super chat, Bobby. Calm down, boys. Go Birds. Go Birds. Let's see here. Let me find something to
Hey, everybody, check the.
Well, listen, we've got to do this. Let me hear you all say,
here, please.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
E-L-E-S, Eagles! Let's go, Birds!
No, I'd let that Rhea Ripley. I'd let her do the stink face. Too. That's about it. Huh?
I would have found me a baseball bat.
Go fucking Birds!
Beat him up, but I can club him one.
You sure he can't run, so he can't go very fast.
No. That's just disgusting.
It is disgusting. But,
There ain't no amount of money you could give me for that to happen. There ain't no way.
Like I said, I'd let one of the female wrestlers do it to me. Put their butt in my face, but that's about it. But
it all depends, man. Before or
wipe
after
their
the
butt.
match.
No.
No,
Damn.
if it's
I don't
got
care
that
who
stuff
you
on it,
are.
I don't want anybody putting.
Yeah, I don't care how you look. You got to make sure you're clean.
Get nasty.
You got to get the white glove. You ain't passing that test. Damn. No, they ain't going to pass no white glove test, that's for sure. Oh, God. Anyway, I think I'm going to get out of here, guys, and call it. And then, because I got to come back at 8 o'clock with Primetime Phil. The link is up top, everybody. If you can come join us later. Not sure what we have on store, but, I'll talk Super Bowl. We'll talk some Cowboys coaches. We'll talk about the sights and sounds. But I'm going to get out of here so I'm going to probably eat dinner and just relax for a little bit and talk to everybody later. All right?
All right. Take it
See you
easy.
guys later.
I'll see you
Yep.
later. Bye. As soon as I find the outro.